So they talk to me in songs all the time. Inspiration is you, babe. Baby, it's you. You're the shower of abundance, and everything looks different when you are flowing with your energy and you're feeling recalibrated, and you let your captive ocean, personal ocean, play with the wild and free ocean. You become wow. You just feel fabulous. And your entire being is water, really. I mean, there is no part of you that can exist without water. You're obviously a water being. Have you ever thought about that? You are a water being, carrying the entire ocean within you of your own personal waters, and you need to play with the wild waters. Wow. Hello, how are you? We're going to do our daily message from the other side. This is the message from the other side of fear. So let's get on with it. Today I have a range of card decks next to me, and we're picking up the Spellcasters deck to start with for today, and it is the 10th of April. And for these readings, these daily readings, I'm going to be doing on a routine basis. I'm going to put the date on the message, and we'll see what we bring for today. I'm a channel. I bring through messages, and I create a unity field with my intention, sharing my energy with Arcturians, Andromedans. I have had Mark Density Palladians come in, and Mother Mary and Archangels, often Archangel Gabriel, who works with Mother Mary very closely, and I've had some other star nations come in a little bit, but to tell you the truth, I felt uncomfortable because it just sounded such a different way of talking. It just sounded a bit funny, but I'm sure I'll get used to that different way of talking. And there's another particular star nation that comes in, and they have a really particular way of talking, and I did feel a bit goofy. So, but that's just me being silly, self-conscious. When you're channeling, you've just got to be willing to be different. So there you go. Okay, whoa, we're having that one. Okay, is that enough for now? Yes, it is. Right, let's go with it. Okay, so the first card that came out very strongly, actually the last card to come out, but it's the first card in your message, is New Beginning. So it is in the morning time and the sun's streaming in the window, so I have the blind down, but I'm in North Queensland. It is very, very sunny. So, new beginning. In your new beginning, you are having confidence. You need to relax and understand you will have confidence. This isn't, you need to find confidence. Your new beginning includes confidence and inspiration. That's what your new beginning includes. It's not, oh, you haven't got it, you need to seek it. It's not, we're going to give it to you, ask for help to get it. It's, you've got it, baby, you've got it. You have protection, and I love this card. This is really a Gaia card, and her belly is the earth, and she is holding it firmly like a mother birthing new life, which is what she is. And she is protecting with her entire being, her magnificence of being. And we have closure coming forward, closure. So let's find out what closure is about. let's go forward. We're going to reach for, I take complete guidance. I'm sharing this space with my guides, and whoever comes through will come through, because all my beautiful and beloved family of light and friends are always with me in my energy field. Now we're going to use the daily guidance from your Angels Oracle card deck, which was the very first deck I ever bought many years ago. It's a bit old. It's a little bit tattered. A few of the cards are a little bit tattered. They've seen through my son being born and being a toddler and a baby, and all those things happen with little kids. So, you know, he... woo! My golly gosh! Thank you. Excuse me while I pick them up. They flew out with great intensity. And here we are. Here we are. What have we? Time to go. Came out first. Very shiny deck. Time to go. I'm going to read the words for you. The sun sets and rises each day. That's funny because I recorded the sunrise this morning for you, and I've got that on the front of the video. I haven't put it together yet, of course, but I will have, yes. And it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you each phase and cycle. And we're going back to the new beginning, right? And the closure. Yes, and through this phase, this is a general collective reading for everybody on the planet. And of course, what they're saying here, very, very simply, isn't it obvious? Don't worry, okay? Don't worry, everything's okay. I'm going to run through these cards again because our world is in a time of fear and turmoil. And I was thinking about these readings that we were going to start doing, which I've started yesterday, and it was going to be called, it probably still is, I'll know when I make the thumbnail for it, messages from the other side of fear, because we are now at the point where we have to step past fear. We have to go to the other side. And when I got the guidance, was in my sleep for these messages, and the reason I was getting at this, and the reason I've been slow to come forward with messages and things, is because I feel like I'm feeling the whole world, and I'm tapped into the whole world as well. And I just felt like, how can I be meaningful? What should I do? How do I step forward? And I needed to feel like I had a path forward, and they gave me some ideas. So I know there's lots of things I could do, but I didn't want to just, I don't mind doing tarot readings for and oracle readings for star signs. I think it's quite meaningful, but there's so much going on in the world, and so much fear, apprehension, concern, distraction, and then people trying to balance themselves at the same time. I felt like it needs to be, it's a time for more than a lesson staring at our navel and worrying about our everyday little things or relationships or things like that. So anyway, that's my backstory as to why I've been so quiet, and why I'm coming to where we are now, is together as a team. We're working in this direction. And that was the vision I had was, you know, of a scene from one of my son's novels that we read, and it's like it was inspired by that novel. It's just been a war on the planet, and then there are people who have found a safe place, and they're on the other side of this getting to somewhere safe scenario, and they're looking out from the top of a hill over a vast landscape and feeling for the people on the other side of this journey. So there's the journey where you've got to the safe place, you've got to the security, you've got to the not feeling afraid, like you got through it. It was like an arduous trial, a journey you had to get through. And looking back on everybody on the other side and wanting to send a message and say it's okay. And that's the dream That's the message. That's how they shared this vision for me. And they shared, having your big boots and your big pink boots ready to climb the mountain, and your hat ready to go, your Indiana Jones type hat, and your all that sort of thing. And so here I've got my hat. I've got my hat, which is just my farm hat. And I've got my big pink boots, which I'll put on the front of my video for you. So, message from the other side of fear. Message from the other side of the quest. And here we are. The new beginning, right? The new beginning, okay? And you can have confidence that you have achieved it, and you're going through it with confidence. Your inspiration comes from your core of who you are, because you are an inspirational beam of light. You're amazing. Now, I know I say this, and a lot of people say this stuff, but it's actually true, okay? It's really true. We can't see it from our own point of view. We can't see. They tell me these things all the time, and I'm like, yeah, right. I can look back on myself and go, I know I haven't really, I don't feel like a major success story in my life, and I'm always like, I haven't done enough, I haven't tried enough, I haven't kept my cool enough, I haven't stayed spiritually focused enough, I haven't, spread myself across everything enough, all those things, I haven't been the perfect mother. I haven't been the perfect whatever, anything, so you can just pull yourself to pieces if you want to, and we do. So the thing they're saying is, yes, be gentle heart, they said, because in reality, from an objective point of view, which is not our own of ourselves, you are amazing. That's what they say. So I think we have to take it on faith. All right, just take it on faith and believe that when they tell you you're amazing, which they're doing right now, I just saw 11:11 on the numbers on my clock. When they tell you that, just go, okay, I'll take your word for it, right? Just do that, okay? I'm not saying blind faith, run around and just start, believing you're the next Messiah. I'm just saying, okay, fair enough. Thank you for that. I'm going to take your word for it, right? So you're the inspiration, right? Yeah, they want to say you're not just the inspiration for yourself. You have to be understanding. Well, you don't have to, but you are, whether you understand it or not. You are the inspiration for millions and millions of other beings who are watching. You're the inspiration through the connective influence, the confluence of the united connective membrane of the universe, because you are a part of that membrane. You are like a synapse in a synaptic connection of the universe's brain, and you are sending out your little ping of who and what you are, and it's going out all the time, and you are influencing and contributing. And wow, they said, wow, what you're doing is amazing. And they can see it because they experience that input, that influence entering into their domain of experience, and it's a fresh new approach. It's strength, it's deciding honor, dignity, love. It's deciding loyalty and joy is worth it. It's deciding that these things have value. What humans have done is given value. We gave value to things that in the fifth density and above can come and go like that. We had to work hard to create that and divine it out of the third density, like a diviner searching for water with their little wire fork along in the ground. We did that. We found the value, we found the love, we found the positivity, we found the motivation, and we found the dignity, and we choose to say and define it. That's what matters. And we did that in the world of the blindness, and we can't see like you can see in the fifth density. When you can see everything, it's like, But when you have to go find it, you give it value, you give it meaning, and you invest in it something that comes back, and you enrich everything. And that's what we do, that's what we've done. And it's the sideline of our Ascension Planet program. Our Ascension School is the huge investment we put into our universal body that we are born from, our community, and our mother universe. And I say mother because we are in a dualistic world of creation, of male, female, birthing and life and death and all that stuff. And in our realms, which goes up to the sixth realm, the sixth density starts to transition out of physicality. It's a choice that can be made there. And they don't need to have, of course, a masculine, feminine energy necessarily. They can unite it. But everything below that energy range, masculine and feminine energy is the go, is the way. It's the basic coding of experience. Now, the feminine is the creator, the birther, and the masculine is the action builder. And they work beautifully together. But the earth, the earth, yes, our planet is a very feminine planet, and she's a great mother, but our universe is continuously birthing new life all the time. So from our perspective as humans, with that duality perspective, the guides call her, the universe, the great mother. We understand that. Now, she protects us all in her light. You're going through this game of experience, and it's coming to a closure because you have completed the program, right? And it is time to go, and the new beginning begins. The beginning begins, as they say in the song, which I can't tell you the name of the song, it's an old song. Innocence is you, right? And every player in this game has the core of innocence. And here is the great mother nursing her beautiful baby, and that's you. Isn't that lovely? So one of the things we need to do in our new beginning is to let go of judgment of others, and let go of the blame and the hurt, and aiming our arrows of emotion and mental energy at others. And they are arrows. Oh, I tell you what, I don't know how far along you are in your personal awareness levels. You soon will be with me at some point, I can assure you. This isn't an exclusive experience for me, and lots are, I'm sure, is that people only have to think about me. And if they have sharp arrow thoughts, I get them straight away. No one can sit and have a little bitch session about me, or like, you know, some family members can have a bit of a whinge and bizzle or whatever. If that happened, I would be completely in tune with the entire thing. It's like live transference of that telecast, you know, of all of those energies, thoughts and attitudes, and gossipy talk and stuff. So that's a real thing, and that's how it will be for everybody soon. So if someone was to love me a lot, I'd feel that too. So it's the strong energies, the talk and all that sort of thing, criticism and that sort of thing, that all will come straight to you. And it does to me, and I'm sure it does to some others who are, in our time we call them like psychic empaths, but really they're just people switched on. So everyone will be switched on, and that's a part of your new beginning. Now, that being so, you really do have to develop your compassion, because there's no more dirty secrets. There's no more people having a bit of a whingy bitchy gossip full of shit talking. Sorry, it's a bit swearing, but really it's just them venting blah blah blah. And then when they meet you, they're all nice, aren't they? They're all, when they meet you and they see you again, or they don't wear that then. They don't really want to face-to-face deliver that to you. But the problem is they may have been venting, and maybe they had a bad day, or maybe they're unhappy about something. Maybe you've moved 1,000,000 miles away and they're cranky about the fact you've moved away, and then they're blaming your partner, and they're blaming you, or they're blaming you because you took their partner, they think, because your partner chose to move away or something. That sort of scenario, you know, they can, when you go back and visit your family or your partner's family or whatever, they're not going to dump that at you, but they had a vent of their emotional turmoil. Now, when that stuff happens, well, you're going to, you know, you could be getting the entire download at the time, which is really confronting and difficult to deal with. First of all, you can't respond to it because it's not actually directed at you directly. You're not in that scenario. You're just receiving the transmission of it. So you have to be able to develop your compassion. You have to be able to develop your higher perspective. You need to be able to be objective, and you need to understand that people shit talk all the time, people vent all the time, people let rubbish out all the time, and people are influenced by all the negative influence there is in the world, and they are strugglers. They're struggling to try and find positive balance, and before they know it, they start doing that. And we all have done it, haven't we? All of us have done it. It's not like anyone's immune, because we're in an environment saturated with coaching influencers trying to coach you to talk like that, be like that, all the time. It's like criticize, find the difference. It's like duality on steroids at the moment, and it's jolly hard, isn't it, hard to not start to do that. And they're the habits we need to be more aware of ourselves. Now, of course, other people, from my experience, the people around that have been in contact with me are generally not as sensitive to receiving the transmissions of what's going on when I'm thought of. So they don't receive it in reverse, but it's changing now. Awareness and sensitivity is rising in the general human being. In other words, your DNA is switching on, and your DNA is an antenna, a receiver and a transmitter. So obviously my antenna, my DNA is already switched on for receiving, because I can talk to Arcturians, Andromedans, or I can talk to any space race, space star nation I wanted to connect to if I wanted to, which I don't. I'm a bit selective. I don't want to talk to everybody. Even in the human world, I don't want to talk to everybody because I'm so sensitive. I get so much in every communication, whereas normally, previously, 15, 20 years ago, the world was a different energy level, and you could talk to people and not get overwhelmed by their deeper thoughts and feelings and all the rest of it. But now it's like, so if I make connection with somebody and they have anxiety issues, even on just a general friend basis, I can start to get the full download, and I start to connect with them compassionately because I'm like caring. And I start to get tuned into and end up sharing in their experience of their anxiety attacks and all those sorts of things. So, gee, the world got big. The world is getting so much more involved. And that's a thing. Now, that's me and other psychic empaths, no doubt. And it's going to be you. It's coming for you because you may not get it at the same level. And, of course, you can choose to switch off as much as you can, but you can only do it to an extent, right? So, there you go. That's what's coming, babe. That's what's coming. Ask, right? They're saying ask. Ask for help in this situation as it comes to you. This is the world you're in. You're leaving the blind, like the horse with the blinkers on. You're leaving that world and you're gently being detoxed from it. And the picture they're showing me is one of the deep diver. The deep diver goes so deep, and of course you've got to go through this stage of coming through the atmospheres of the water back up to increase the oxygen level and all the gas levels. I'm not an expert on the different gas levels you've got to worry about in your blood, and so you don't get the bends. So you have to gradually come out of it, right? You have to gradually work your way up over time, up into the surface world, back onto the boat. Or you go in a chamber where they continue to change the pressure atmosphere. So you're going through that process right now. That is the transition process you're in. And you are inclined to possibly get overwhelmed by the awareness level that you didn't think you had, that you really would rather not have at the moment, because you're in chaos land while you're increasing awareness. Ugh, that sucks. I can show you it does. A bit sucky. So what we need is compassion. We need lots and lots of compassion, objectivity, and be gentle on ourselves. Now, what they're saying, to ground yourself, right? To ground yourself. Now, this comes back to protection, right? Protection in grounding. You need to ground. Your Gaia, Great Mother presence can help you to calibrate your frequencies and let calming, soothing, detoxing energy run through you. And it's electronic, right? It's an electron exchange, right? It's a cleansing and clearing. Deep breathing. Let's have one right now. Ready? Deep breathe in. Relax, and as you relax and breathe out, see yourself connecting into Gaia. You can send down energy, roots, however you wish to imagine it, down into Gaia and connect. Now you can be in a skyscraper and do that, because really the entire atmosphere is still Gaia. I mean, you're in Gaia for like kilometers out to space. You're still in Gaia. You know, it's not like just the physical Earth. So you don't have to be just the physical Earth to connect to Gaia. You just have to be here on Earth. The ocean is very, very helpful for you and very meaningful. The water is a wonderful transference, and water has memory. Water has energy clearing. Water is a natural self-healing, clearing thing. Your water, your little body of ocean water in you. You are an ocean of water in yourself, full of water as you are. Can harmonize and synchronize with the ocean. The minute it comes near the ocean, your body comes near the ocean. Why do you feel good? Your ocean of water, your waters in your body are feeling the waters of the ocean, and they are synchronizing, harmonizing, and becoming in tune with that ocean water, which is cleaning, clearing, wild and free. So you're taking your captive ocean and saying, hey, come play with the wild ocean and relax and become free. Well, I love that. I love that. That's a wonderful way of looking at it, isn't it? Don't you love that? And through that process comes a shower of abundance for you. Now, what is abundance? Is it material junk? Like, honestly, everything becomes junk in the material world in the end. You can have the most wonderful Ferrari. At some point, it's going to be a rust bucket. So let's not kid ourselves on about that. It's not really the be and end all of all the treasures of the universe. And yes, my darling, they're saying, it's you, baby, it's you, right? That's another song from the past. Baby, it's you. You know that song? You probably don't. It goes da 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 da. It's a really fabulous rock song, actually. Anyway, they talk to me in songs all the time. Inspiration is you, babe. Baby, it's you. You're the shower of abundance, and everything looks different when you are flowing with your energy and you're feeling recalibrated, and you let your captive ocean, personal ocean, play with the wild and free ocean you become wow. You know, you just feel fabulous. And your entire being is water, really. I mean, there is no part of you that can exist without water. You're obviously a water being. Have you ever thought about that? You are a water being carrying the entire ocean within you of your own personal waters, and you need to play with the wild waters. Wow, isn't that cool? And through that, you become really fresh and sparkly and lovely. Now, just imagine a beautiful, beautiful waterfall, and then you imagine a really horrible cesspool drain in the middle of a city. Is that a difference there? Now, when we think about getting away from the world and making everything beautiful, do we sometimes visualize ourselves next to a gorgeous, beautiful, wild, natural waterfall with a beautiful pond and life all around it, rather than the dull, sad water drain in the city? Yeah, we do. So where is that really? Where is that treasure? Where is that treasure? Where is it? It's in you. It's your ocean of water. It's your waters in your body being connected to the wild waters, the wild ocean. And they're saying there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. But the big connective point here is you. Excuse me, my sinus is just getting a little bit, clearing a little bit. Why isn't that nice? So that's a thing they're saying. So your sinuses are your way of clearing out crap. So I'm really raw talk today, aren't I? Talking rawly, raw and rough. It's funny the energy that comes through. Your sinuses are the detoxing central section of your body. Like, clear out the crap. Blow your nose, have a cough, have a sneeze, get it out. That is your way of clearing out and detoxing your inner waters, right? Now, there's, I talked about that city drain that is a bit all yucky and, it's full of crap. You know what's it full of? It's full of toxins, chemicals, rubbish, waste, reject stuff. Now, rather than being that, you need to clean out some rubbish. Now, if we were to have a flood and it went through and it flowed through a city, all those drains would fill and flow through, and all that stuff would get pushed out. It get pushed out into the ocean if you're by the sea, and in fact the ocean would look pretty grotty and dirty for a while, but that was only for a while, because water is self-cleaning and self-healing, and the ocean will clean itself of all that stuff. And a lot of it will end up back up on the beach. It'll say no thanks, and it'll just deposit it back onto the beach. A lot of it, fridges and polystyrene containers and all sorts of stuff end up on the beaches, and dead cows and things sometimes as well here. So in Australia, it's quite, everything ends up back on the beach. So and the ocean said no thanks. And so what you have to remember is you need to do that with your personal ocean of water. You need to clean and clear. Allow yourself to blow your nose, clean it out. If you have sinusy problems, do they're saying to do the hot steam bath, where you have a bowl of hot steaming water with some oils, eucalyptus oil or lavender oil, lemongrass. They said lemongrass is nice. So those things, and then breathe. Tea tree oil's good, and put the towel over your head. Do that and let it all just come out. It'll all just run out. That's a great idea, because that'll help you cleanse and detox your personal ocean of water. Well, that's nice. We got anything else? We're at half an hour. Anything else, my darlings? You're just really giving me a lot of fabulous energy. I'm starting to feel more like my ordinary self, which is usually a bit chatty and free-flowing and silly. And haven't for quite a long time. I haven't felt like that, because I felt so overwhelmed by our world, and I'm balancing all these energies, all these struggles, that I feel like I'm the earth and I'm feeling everybody. Well, I am, kind of, because I identify with the earth. I'm a part of the earth, and the sooner everybody realises that they are actually there with me and we're all together, the earth, the sooner we all start to soften a little bit and go, whoa, it's really noisy, all this drama. Let's just calm and cool it, because it's really impactful, and have a little kindness to each other and understand, hey, we're all there together, we're all one. So, excuse me. And I shut down my first channel completely because I was so sensitive to the people, and I went through a big life-changing event and all this sort of stuff, and divorce, and like my entire life changed. I moved and everything just totally changed, and a lot of people left my life, but they all knew about my channel and they were all critical. So I'm like, I could feel every one of them, and I thought I had to just close my channel because I could feel them all. It's like I couldn't leave them behind. So I needed to close it, and unfortunately I lost lots of animated and happy videos that I'd done back then, but I haven't lost them. I just didn't share them anymore. But now we're starting again, and we'll try and keep it positive and poppy and happy, and build that positive energy in a world full of people struggling to find positivity and a reason to be positive. I think that might be it for the moment, my darlings. Is that it? They said they could do another video in a minute, so we might be doing another one. So I thank you for joining me and sharing your energy with me at this point in time. I can't feel you yet, but I will feel you when you watch my video. And I'll share with you, when you watch my video, they share with me a song that reflects how you feel about the message. Every time people watch my videos, I get a song reflecting how they feel about the message. It's so connective. So I previously put out a video where I was tuning my voice to channel, and some people got on there and criticised it because I'm not a singer at all, but I was sharing my harmonising tuning of my voice to channel, and I thought I'd share that because I don't know if it has any help for anybody or not. And some people mocked me, and I felt it, and I thought it actually shut me down quite a lot. So please be nice. You can't secretly be mean. I'm just asking. Be nice if you're mean. We'll try and help those who are unpleasant. I'll ask my guides to do some counselling for them. And possibly they'll just try and shield me, block those people from coming through. So if I can keep on putting out my videos for you. But if you want to like the video and share it, that's nice. And if you want to subscribe, that's delightful, thank you, because a little bit of encouragement helps for me to know that whatever the messages they're bringing through, it's helping more people. That's the purpose of this. Not to gain exposure and deal with more confluence of stuff. It's just for me to help be the channel I'm supposed to be and share with you. So that's it, really. So thank you. A little love and support would be brilliant. A little bit of a cheer squad, go for it, that's brilliant. Helps me keep going. And I thank you for your listening. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing. And I hope that what we've said today is a interesting thing for you to reflect upon. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there. That is for today. It is, I believe, the 10th of April 2024, and that is today's message. Bye. Hi, this is a good time to click that like button. If you like this content and you want to see it improve and grow, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. Thanks.